All right, so let's go back 5-6 minutes in the game, score's tied. Somebody's got to step it up. We started by your teammates, but then you sure finished it off, taking through the time.
I mean, I was just riding off their energy, and we know coming into this game that it's going to be a battle, and we knew that coming into the second half that they were going to come back out really hard. And I think that just going back and forth with them in the second half, it was kind of like, who has the energy to finish the game? I mean, we know the team so well. They know us really well. We know them really well. So it wasn't about knowing, I mean, at that point, personnel is just who's going to get down and get stops, and that's something that we did.
When you've been through this streak, you know, there's been some games where you haven't faced this kind of adversity. Is it kind of nice within the streak to have games like this that'll basically help down the ground?
Yeah, this is definitely nice. I mean, we know coming into conference that it's going to be a battle every night, no matter who we're going to face. So coming off a big win like this, having to really finish a game hard with our starters getting in there, and people coming in and giving really big minutes, even freshmen getting in there giving really big minutes when we need them to in big games was something that helped us a lot.
Talk about playing with foul trouble. The whole team was in foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard. Felicia went out with 4 fouls, I think, early in the second half, and it was hard without her. But at the same time, just like I said, everyone was stepping in there, and whoever came in the post, whether it was Brooke, I mean, being undersized, she played really, really well, and just getting in there and getting rebounds is who's going to get down and really get it done for us.
With Sophia was, this stretch of games, there's stretches where she's having big moments, particularly running the floor. They can't. If she gets out ahead of them, she finishes at the rim, and that gives you some cheap baskets. In games like this, you got to get some cheap baskets.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, Sophia just came out with so much energy, and she's like our spark plug out there. I mean, she's gonna get rebounds and do all the dirty work, kind of get in there and get long outlets, and just we love to run up the floor with her. And I mean, Sophia is just great to play with, just because she is getting those little baskets. She's running the floor really hard, and she's really hard to stop when she does that.
Maybe what can you guys learn, I mean, in a close game like this?
I definitely think that just learning, I mean, we haven't hit our free throw goal of getting 75% in a long time, and I think we got that tonight. So definitely something like having composure, getting up there, and really having the confidence to know that we're going to win. I think that was something that helped us a lot tonight. Just knowing that we're the better team, we need to go out there and show it, was something that helped us a lot.
When I spoke to you guys earlier today, I was a little nervous that I might have jinxed you, but we spoke about how every game somebody can step up. Was this kind of an example of that?
Yeah, I think it was, but at the same time, I think that people stepped up in different parts. I think that, I mean, when someone's shot wasn't falling one possession, we got to someone else and they really attacked hard. I mean, Melina's 3-pointers weren't falling, but she went to the rim really hard and she got in there for us, and she made really big plays for us. So it was just something that, I mean, Sophia came in there, different people came in and stepped up on different parts of the game.
You've been 14-0 before in your life, on any level?
I don't think so, no. Nope. If I can't remember it, then probably not.
How long do you enjoy this before you start moving on to the next opponent?
I mean, we can enjoy it tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to get to work on Pacific, definitely.
But I think it's an interesting box score when you look at it. What stands out to you the most?
Well, I thought 2 things had to happen tonight. I thought we had to win the glass, which we ended up doing, and I thought we had to hit our foul shots. And really, we haven't been a great foul shooting team all year, but I thought that we did a really good job in those 2 areas, which I thought was important. I thought we had to do a really good job on keeping Danielle and Jackie from really, separating themselves on the floor, and I thought our post players did an awesome job on Danielle Malden, and I thought our guards rotating onto Jackie and rotating some bigger posts onto her, held her. I mean, she's a great player. You're not going to stop Jackie ever, but I thought we did a good job of containing her.
And that was with that screen game. They put you in a bind because if you switch, they can slip it to a shooter. If you're late coming over, but did you get what you wanted, which was to aggressively pressure the ball?
We did. We really did. We played it 2 or 3 different ways throughout the night, so they couldn't get used to one way that we were playing that ball screen. He's a wing ball screen. That's pretty much what they do consistently, and so we tried to, kind of just get them off balance a little bit by switching up what we were doing.
And then, it's in games like this where it's kind of turns into half court like that. You got some leak outs with Sophia, and that's that's 6 to 10 points that are fast break points that makes a big difference in a game, and she's hard to run with.
Yeah, I thought Sophia's minutes were crucial. I thought she gave us the spark that we need off the bench. I was just telling the other media that, any given night, anybody on our bench could start and do a really, really good job. It's all about matchups. It's all about having that spark come off the bench, and I thought Sophia was very focused tonight. I thought she was, really ready to play this game. She got out and ran for us. She finished. She was super focused, and I thought that gave us a lot of confidence in the first half.
Talk about how your team, the resiliency of them when it was tied and, just when it was close.
I thought some people just stepped up and made big plays, whether it was a tip on the ball or it was a big rebound that maybe they fouled us. I thought when it was just tough and going back and forth, we just stepped up and hit big plays. And, if you go and look at that second half, the 7-minute mark to the 4-minute mark, I'm sure Amy Kame probably had 6 or 8 points or made something happen in that time. And so I thought Amy was phenomenal tonight. I thought it was a great women's basketball game to watch Jackie and her go back and forth scoring. And I thought it was just an outstanding game by both girls.
Talk about the foul trouble. At one point, you had 3 players with 3 fouls on the court, and you had 3 players with 4 fouls on the court. How did you manage your base with that?
Well, we just managed it, and that's really what you have to do. And that's the nice thing about my bench is I really do feel comfortable. We had a freshman out on the floor. We had Sophie out on the floor. We were able to, move Brooke around a little bit just to manage it. Cameron Knutson came in and gave us great minutes. So, sometimes when you're in that position, you just got to really manage the fouls, but manage the clock mostly.